We're sitting down with Eric Anderson Rooney because, well, we're in a new year and it's time to discuss all of our goals that we're looking to get into now that we are into 2025. Eric, always a pleasure. So how do we jumpstart the new year?
Oh man. Well, the first thing is first is I don't want you to think that you can only get started because it's the new year, right? Every day is your opportunity for a fresh start. And I will tell you, Eric, I will tell you, I am very guilty of this, that if I set my goals for the week and by Tuesday I've missed them, I throw them all in the dumpster. But I'm here to tell you, we can't do that, right? And so I really encourage people when they're talking about goals and New Year's resolutions to look at goals through the lens of three different types of goals. And that is going to be habit goals, completion goals, and then BHAG goals. Do you ever heard of a BHAG goal, Eric?
No, I haven't.
Oh my goodness, they're the big, hairy, audacious goals out there. And that's what it stands for, right? So a BHAG goal could be, I want to be in the best shape of my life. Or it might be, I want to have a loving marriage. Or maybe it's, I don't ever want to drink again, right? A lot of people do dry January. So those are all amazing goals, but there's also no real end in sight, right? How are you ever going to know if you've achieved those goals? And that is where setting that vision, that big, hairy, audacious goal is great, but it needs to be fueled by goals such as habit goals and completion goals. So if we stay on that topic of health, I want to be in the best shape of my life this year. One of your completion goals could be, I want to run a half marathon this year, right? That is a great goal, a completion goal. It has the end in mind. You know, when you run that race and you cross the finish line, check done. But now we need to put in those habit goals, which will help you achieve that completion goal. So every day, are you fueling your body with the right nutritious foods that are going to help you run faster? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you handling your stress well, right? Are you meditating? What are you doing? So the way I like to look at it is those little habit goals add up and help you complete your completion goals, which
Gotcha.
then help you achieve those BHAG goals.
Gotcha. So really and this is something I'm in a really, really bad habit of. When I have a lot of things to do to kind of get it all out of my head, I write them down, make my to-do list, but then the list looks so overwhelming that I end up doing none of them. Whereas if I focused on one task at a time, next thing I know, I've completed all of my goals in a fraction of the time that I thought it would, which just kind of betters the entire day. So what I'm hearing is you got your big goal, the thing you want to accomplish, but then you break it down into manageable steps. And you so often with resolutions in particular, you hear set yourself up for success. Don't bite off more than you can chew. And this is a great way of having big pie in the sky dreams, but making them attainable.
Working it backwards is huge for your success here, right? One of my goals last year was to write a book, and just the thought of writing 250 something pages
Wow.
is mind blowing to me. And I could not think of how was I ever going to get that done. But when I broke it into, I'm just going to do one chapter a week, that made it so manageable. And it was like, great, my book only now has 15 chapters. I could have this done in 15 weeks if I just stick to the plan. And then you can even break that down further. If you've got to write one chapter a week, how many words per day is that? And so it just makes it so much easier. But Eric, the other trick to this is truly scheduling it in your calendar. When I have things that I know I need to do, you have to time block them because what gets
Yeah.
scheduled gets done. Otherwise, it completely gets missed.
Absolutely. Anyone who knows me knows I am the person that if I don't write it down as you're telling me, either in my phone or on a piece of paper or on my calendar, do not expect it to happen. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to forget. Just, we're all so busy, and having that reminder is so important. Now, Erica, if our viewers out there, they're maybe struggling on knowing how to break down their big goal for 2025, what's the best way to reach out, maybe get some coaching services from you?
Oh my goodness. I would love for them to hit me up on my website. It is ericaandersonrooney.com. You can also find me on LinkedIn. That's where I love to live, being a executive coach. you know, we're all about growth and professionalism on that major social platform. So come find
Mhm.
me over there.
And of course, as always, we're going to make sure that all the links you need to connect with Erica, it's all going to be available after the show today over on our website, 9and10news.com.